Bum bum bum. Welcome back to Pokemon Emerald. I'm kinda silly today and I feel great. Going on a surf on a Marsh Tom's back. Getting right, that's great and all, Rose, but do I know you? I'm busy fighting swimmers. Yeah, real busy. The busiest of busy. When you're fighting swimmers. That's what I was looking for, a Tentacruel. Right. Let's into Marshtomp. And we're gonna deal with this guy properly. Acid is fairly effective. As a move, it's pretty decent, I think. Anyway, my shot should take this guy out. I can't remember what. There's something that I like about Acid. I can't remember what it was. No, well. No. There's much more powerful Pokemon at sea than just my Pokemon. And Wingulls. That's not good. Do I have any repels? I think I'm out of repels. No, I've got super repels. So that's, wait, no wild encounters for a while in this higher level there. Yeah, on Numel. Right, and now there's all this area with stuff. Okay. Right. I have no idea what they're talking about. A fisherman and a bird keeper. Oh, Skarmory and Wailmer. I can actually take advantage of this. This suits these two down to the T. Because Ember will hurt him and Spark will hurt him. Though Spark would probably hurt either of them quite effectively. Yeah. So, good XP here. Tentacruel, Skarmory uses agility, but that's not guaranteed to do much. Well, that only makes you attack earlier. I'll stick to Ember on you and Spark on the other guy. And I have no problem keeping Numel in for this fight. So we finally get a little more XP on Numel, and we hit level 32. So we're so close to that amazing level 33 that I've been talking about. Swift hits everyone, but not very good against these two, really. Especially with the level difference. Oh, you're kidding me, another Skarmory? Well, that's a done deal. Too much more effective Manectricus than Numel. We're working on that. Yeah, you guys suck. Ah, shoot, they didn't try to register me on the Pokénav. Yep. There's all sorts of islands with lots of trainers on them. Oh, so I was interrupting a date? Who goes on a date on a sandbar, fully dressed? Okay, I think I have my answer. I should have probably done this Except he's bug poison, I think, and not bug, doesn't have any flying type in him. Having bulky Pokemon is victory. But we can rely on pure powerhousing to get a lot of jobs done, to be honest. My less good Jolteon Minitrick. That's basically how I view him, as a less good Jolteon. They don't want to register me, so that's sweet. That saves us some time. There's a few more things around here, I think. Yeah, there's an item here, and it's a PP up. That's pretty nice, you know, if you have a move that you definitely are going to use, definitely going to keep. You want to have high PP on it. Even if it's normally a 5 PP move, you can have 8 PP. It's nice if you can do that. Although, I prefer moves with at least 10 PP or even 15. Especially in single player. A multiplayer, like a 5 PP move, is far more useful than in single player. Although, defensive pressure strategies will make you realize, oh, I'm out of PP really quickly. I can't remember who's great at the defensive pressure strategy. Yes, I'll swap Pokemon back to Numel so that we can experience. We're almost there. I'll get a miniature because everyone else is pain in the ass to find a Wingo Wolf. I'm having such a weird day. He had the perfect defense. He put mist up around himself. How did my electricity travel through mist? No, I won't change Pokemon. Not this time, just save some time. Jeez, my Manectric seems to be my main Pokemon right now. Thinking we are at sea and, well, electric types are effective against water types. There's an island there, there's a swimmer there, so we're gonna go to the island. Okay. What are you doing on this island in the middle of the ocean then? Are we not as far out to sea as I think we are? Okay, I'll just leave this up to Marshtomp to sort out. Oh yay, Bubble Beam, the most painful thing ever. Oh. I can't remember the difference between Bubble Beam and Water Gun, but I think Bubble Beam might be stronger. Bubble weaker, but Bubble Beam stronger, I think. I can't remember though, so. No, you lost because your Pokemon was weaker and you had a single Pokemon. Yeah, I'll battle with you. Oh, so there's no, they're not forcing me into double battles, which I almost thought they would. I'm gonna see how effective Surf is. Ow, not very effective. I love water ground types, they're such a great defensive type. The only thing you gotta be careful of is grass types, or grass type moves, to be more specific. Yeah, I'm strong, I'm strong. Huh. You're awfully reliant on Pokemon, aren't you? Everyone in this universe is awfully reliant on Pokemon. I wonder what happened if they lost all their Pokemon. They'd be in a pretty shitty situation, wouldn't they? No Pokemon. They'd probably all fall into depression or something like that and have a really bad time. Magnitude. Ah, nope. Oh well. It was worth a shot. I can't revive him now, but it was worth a shot. I really shouldn't have tried to do that, but if I could have hit him with magnitude, I would have killed him. No, I'll keep Marshtomp in here. This Dark Water type. That Pokemon better suited to fighting it, but it's not like I'm avoiding anything other than sleep, which, well, it's the morning, so avoiding sleep's a pretty weird thing in the morning. Anyway, we're done doing a bunch of that stuff. We're going to the Pokemon Center to heal. We've pretty much taken care of all the water-bound stuff that we can do for now. There's a few more things that I'd get back to later, but for now we're done with that and we're going on. We're taking the cheap way of going over Cycling Road. And I believe we're either going to be doing something in Marvel City or we're going to just be going on. This is the one thing I don't particularly like about the Mark bike. It doesn't really have a constant speed. Right, you see Watson, I think it's Watson, just sitting over there. And you can just ignore him or whatever. Oh, really? Can't escape a level 20 Wingull? Really? Anyway, I don't think there's particularly anything on this water here, but the news crew who we could fight. Let's do that. Not particularly. Okay, why am I doing this again? Alright, because I have stuff to do later today that's actually life important and less so just YouTube. But hey, that's just what I do. That should work fairly effectively, I think. I don't know, Supersonic. Are they both going to use Supersonic? Because that'd be annoying. Haha. Did they cancel that in later generations or not? I can't remember. Because I think they got rid of that in later generations where you can't paralyze electric types with electric type moves. How? Huh. And that parafusion did absolutely nothing. No, normally it's a pain in the ass. When Numo hit level 33, that's been our major goal for a while now. We finally got it done. We get some money and... What, Numo's evolving? I'm not gonna stop this. I could, but I won't, cause, well... Why would you stop a Pokemon from evolving? There's like a few rare cases where you don't want a Pokemon to evolve. And there's a few more now thanks to the Eviolite strategy. It's out there, but yeah. Rock Slide, yes. I just want move variety. That's generally what I go for in single player. I very rarely use buffing or debuffing moves. Nope, no interview for you guys ever. Alright, have a good time with that. Anyway, we're on a new route. There's a fisherman here. Yes, I'd agree. And we get a good rod for that. That's nice, so we can now probably catch stuff other than Magikarps. And here's another fisherman who probably wants to battle. Right. There better not be a bunch of Magikarps. Thank you. I'm glad it's not a bunch of Magikarps. Camerupt. Magnitude. Magnitude 7. That's a dead tentacle. See how much more confidence I have in Camerupt than I did in Numel. Carvanha. Yes, I'll change over to Swallow. Not because Swallow's particularly effective against Carvanha, but because I want to use Swallow for this fight to get some XP. After all, it's falling behind the rest of the team, and, well, it may not be the most useful party member we'll ever have, but it may just fall behind the team, but it's got good speed. And that should hopefully help it. Oh well. All that aside, we're on this new route. And here's Steven again. Yeah, hi. Yeah, lots of... and some of them are pretty weird. Like, how does a steel bird fly? Yeah. Oh, but that takes a lot of time and effort. And well, if you don't have the... if you're too lazy to put in the time and effort, it's better that you don't take on responsibilities that are too much for you. Well, that was sort of brief and quick, but I don't think that we're quite done doing ridiculous things yet. And like, we're cutting trees, grabbing berries, citrus berries. I can't remember what they do with that. I think they cure a status ailment. They sound sour. And we have a wild encounter, a Electrike. Okay, this is a great example of a Pokemon that is useless against Camerupt. The Pokemon that completely covered his ass for ages is useless against him. I believe that. We want to... I'm going to switch Swallow into the lead and switch Marshtomp into second place, because this bird trainer is going to be a pain in the ass, and first, that's the first thing, and secondly, the ones that I want to train get to begin experience for the time being. Oh no, you're a flying type and I'm a flying type. Oh well, you're dead. How else was that gonna end? I think it's always gonna end the same way. With wing attacks and quick attacks. Honestly, I can't be bothered doing the maths on those. It's 40, 60, 90. My flying type's not particularly resilient to that. Anyway, geez, there's more and more trainers here, aren't there? Bird trainers? Why are there so many bird trainers all of a sudden? Are they just putting on a stretch of game where you should use an electric type? Because that's what it feels like. We haven't even seen Wingull's evolved form yet, I don't think. Huh. Yeah, you did. Anyway, we want to firstly head off this way through here, because there's this route here, route 123, which is a bit of a jump from 118. Anything here? No. Just a double battle. Okay. But will they continue the trend of hey, you should use electric type Pokemon? Because considering that Pinsir and Absol. Pinsir's one of those tough non-evolving Pokemon that's actually fairly good. But it's still a bug type, so it's weak to flying. See? And Surf is just our generic move that's very good from a water type Pokemon. Yay, Swallow gains experience and grows a level. Sword Dance strats on a Pokemon like Absol, that's really how it go, but you actually have to have the physical moves to back it up, and your physical moves don't get the same type of attack bonus in this game as Absol. Or at least Dark type ones don't. Well, you don't get the same type of attack bonus on Absol for physical moves in this game because Dark type moves are special. That's what I'm trying to say. Absol's a perfectly good Pokemon, especially in like Gen 6 onwards where it can Mega Evolve. But it's not exactly the best. Okay, an Ultra Ball, that's great. Oh, I didn't think you were a trainer. Damn it. I underestimated how tricky they were. I thought you were part of this institute, even though you are. Aroma Lady Violet sends out. Oh no. A grass type Pokemon, what will I ever do? Oh. Again, a flying type, very effective in this situation. You should never underestimate something like a flying type. Oh, I get it, I get what's been going on. Just because I know what gym's coming up. They've all been trying to challenge that gym, but it's not been very effective because they're all weak to flying types. Yep, that's how it's been going. And that gym bell room will be basically useless. Well, that sucks. Lots of berries here for us to pillage. Or farm, if you want to farm. I'll probably pick all of these off screen, waste of time to do it on screen. And here we have Berry Master's house, where we can go talk to this guy. And we attain a berry a day, a random berry a day. think it's one random berry a day. Yeah, I have. And they're nice and all. No, I have not. Right. That's all fantastic and well, but that's about all that there is on this route. This is the end of the route that we can go. And there's these two kids here who we'll have a double battle with. Yuki, okay. Who are they? Yuki and... There's probably a joke. Miyu and Yuki? I think there's a joke. I think there's a joke in there. I can't remember what it is, but I think there's a joke in there. We're gonna take that one and mudshot the other one. Because, oh shit, oh no, that's a bug poison. This works. Flame's effective against bug, and ground's effective against poison. Swallow grows level 32, that's great. Because it had wings and it's a Pokemon that I'm... You cheap... Well, it'll only do a third of your HP, cause... Yeah. And we defeat the twins Miyu and Yuki. Anyway, we're pretty much done on that part of the route. What's left is to go up. And I think we're gonna do that next episode. Do we run away from the Zigzagoon and get this item? Because next episode we're going to go either north or deal with whatever it is that Watson wants us to deal with. Because he's sitting in the middle of town very obviously wanting something. My name's been Akinov, I hope you've had a good time, and good night, or something like that anyway. Next time, I'll have made a choice. North or Watson. See you then.